title, she thought she could get away with murder, but the truth always comes out.
In a quiet neighborhood in Cottonwood Heights, Utah, a tragedy was about to unfold that no one saw coming. It's the kind of story you only hear about in true crime shows until it happens in real life, to real people. Jennifer Gledhill, a mother of 3, was the last person anyone expected to be at the center of this horrifying crime. To her friends and neighbors, she seemed like just another mom dealing with a messy divorce. But on the night of September 20th, everything changed.
What if I told you this mother had a dark secret she thought she could hide? Let me take you through the chilling details.
Jennifer and her husband, Matthew Johnson, had been married for years, but it wasn't a happy marriage. By July, they had already filed for divorce and were in a bitter battle over custody of their 3 children -11, 7, and 5 years old. Their relationship had deteriorated into constant arguments, with accusations flying back and forth. Matthew, a 51-year-old Utah National Guard member, had been trying to move forward, but behind closed doors, things were boiling over. Witnesses say that on the night of September 20th, the couple had another heated argument, but this one would be their last. Sometime during the night, while Matthew slept peacefully in their master bedroom, Jennifer allegedly made a decision that would change everything. Armed with a gun, she shot him in the head. Think about that for a moment: a man sleeping, vulnerable, not knowing that the person lying next to him would be the one to end his life. But Jennifer didn't stop there. What she did next is the stuff of nightmares. Instead of panicking or calling for help, Jennifer tried to cover her tracks. She didn't rush out of the house or cry for her husband. No, she calmly started cleaning up. Bleaching the walls, scrubbing away the blood, even buying a brand new mattress to replace the one soaked in the evidence of her crime. It was as if she thought she could erase what had happened. But Matthew's absence didn't go unnoticed. When he failed to show up for work on September 23rd, his disappearance raised red flags. Jennifer reported him missing to the police, trying to act like the concerned wife. She probably thought her story was foolproof. Yet, there were cracks in her plan. Investigators were suspicious from the start, especially when they found Matthew's red truck parked not far from their home. The vehicle was a clue that something was terribly wrong. And then, the break in the case came from an unexpected source. An informant, someone who knew Jennifer, came forward with information that changed everything. According to this informant, Jennifer had openly confessed to the murder. She admitted that she had shot her husband in cold blood, then buried his body in a shallow grave at a location only she knew. Now, here's where it gets even more disturbing: the body of Matthew Johnson has never been found. To this day, Jennifer refuses to reveal where she buried him, leaving his family, his children, and law enforcement in agonizing suspense. When the police searched the family home, they found the evidence Jennifer couldn't scrub away: bloodstains on the carpet beneath the bed, blood splatters on the bed frame, and signs of an attempt to clean the walls. It was undeniable. The crime had happened right there in that bedroom. But this story isn't just about the crime itself. It's about the real people caught in the middle. 3 innocent children, now left without their father. A community that never thought something like this could happen in their own backyard. And a mother whose decisions led to an unimaginable tragedy. Jennifer Gledhill is now sitting behind bars, held without bond, facing charges of murder and obstruction of justice. She thought she could cover up the crime and move on with her life, but the truth has a way of catching up with you, no matter how carefully you try to hide it. And as the case unfolds, one question remains: where is Matthew's body? Will his family ever find closure? Will his children ever get the answers they deserve? This story is far from over. If there's one thing we've learned, it's that secrets like these never stay buried forever. We'll be watching closely to see what happens next.
Thank you for joining us on this journey into the dark realities of human nature. Stay tuned for more true crime stories, because in a world like ours, you never know what's happening behind closed doors.